Hey there, Scorpio. We're doing your tarot reading for the month of November. It's good for the second half of the month from the 15th to the 30th. Let's get started. Scorpio, Holy Spirit, we're connecting with the zodiac sign of Scorpio. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for Scorpio this second half of the month? Let's give you some foresight, some insight. Scorpio, what can you expect to be encountering this second half of the month? Let's take a look. We have the Seven of Swords. Who the hell is this person? And why do they look like that? What are they wearing? Do they have a bad fashion sense? This person, maybe, yeah, they do. Tricky. Why am I thinking about Black China? Maybe that's significant for some of you. Sneaky, cunning, scheming. Oh no. Who is this liar? This liar, lying, scheming trickster. You know exactly who this person is. Let's see. What? What you should know is that they're up to their tricks again. We have the Ace of Swords. Are they? All right. So this is what you can expect. Ooh, there's another card. Is the Ten of Swords. Oh, this is a person that plays the victim, guys. Listen, you are probably going to receive a call from a particular person, or you're just, there's something about, yeah, that's what I'm getting. There's somebody, guys, that is going to be victimizing themselves. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm getting like a really big spectrum here where some of you, it could be, it's not as, it's like mild to severe of how bad they'll be victimizing themselves. This is the kind of person, guys, that has very elaborate schemes for some of them, where they just make up this really big story and they have all this stuff like, no, look at this or look at that. And they just really build this, big storyline. Oh, I need to sneeze. That just makes their situation like, oh my goodness, like this is terrible. And then for others of you is somebody that, they lie. So this is something that you should, that unfortunately you're going to be dealing with. Okay. Ace of Swords says that I feel like you have figured this person out. You're having a moment of clarity. You're having a moment of truth. For many, you've already had it. Okay. And, I feel like you're tired of this person. Maybe you have helped this person a whole lot, or you've been there for them, or they've just tricked you too many times. And you're starting to see and realize that, what's really happening. And you're tired of, allowing this, person to continue to stab you in the back and lie and do this stuff to you. We have the Strength card. All right. So the Strength card tells me, guys, that it's going to be a lot easier for you to, I'm hearing, stick up for yourself. Not that that was a problem or an issue, but, I feel like this could just be saying, like, it's pointing to the fact that it's going to be a lot easier to do what is best for you. Oh, because I'm telling you, look at how terrible this looks. This Ten of Swords. How can you just pass by and not do anything? Right? It's like one of those things, like, are you just gonna, and I feel like that's where your head has been, how can I just know, right, that this is happening? And then right now I'm hearing somebody has cried wolf too many times. And you know what really sucks, guys? That what really sucks is that there might be something terrible happening with this person, and I'm hearing, and they might really need your help. I'm hearing, but how can you tell? But at this point, it's not even about whether they are or they're not. It's about all the times they've cried wolf and all the times that you've helped them out. And I'm hearing that you've put yourself in a bad predicament for them. You know, that's this Ace of Swords where, you know, there's just you know, I'm hearing your head's in this other space. You know the truth of what's happening. So I keep hearing crying wolf. This person has cried wolf so many times. This person is such a liar, and such a scheming person, guys. I mean, they like to get things for free, or I mean, they just like conning people and taking advantage of them. And I think you've known that about this person for a long time. But I mean, listen, sometimes we can't help how somebody is. You know, maybe it's our brother, it's our sister, maybe it's another family member, or it's a really good friend, or this or that. And you know, at first you might be a little blinded by that. Or you might know, maybe you're not blinded, but you know, but you just have compassion for this person because, again, like, how can I just walk by and not do anything? Well, I feel like many of you, you're going to be put in that predicament. This situation is going to happen where I'm hearing they're crying wolf again. But I see you having compassion for this person still, for sure. I mean, you're not heartless. The Strength card is about having a whole lot of compassion, but it's also about self-control. It's also about self-love, holding yourself back. It's about that inner power to be able to, I mean, stand firm about a certain choice or decision, about, you know, not doing something because you know that it's not going to serve you. All right. So that's what we have going on this time around. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. Tell me a little bit more about this. Oof. All right, we have this one right here, and it's the Hangman, guys. Sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. Gosh, guys. I think you're thinking about it. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is something to think about. This is the thing, guys. This person, I mean, I feel like they've done you wrong so many times. They've done you wrong. And what I mean by that is maybe it's not like completely apparent. Like they're not, many of you, this is a person that's not mean to you. They might kiss your ass because it's the Seven of Swords. It's emotionally manipulative. It cons. So, you know, there might not necessarily be anything wrong with the relationship the both of you have, meaning, you know, they're not mean to you or you know, but they are liars and they're full of tricks. And I do feel like they've taken advantage many, many times. And I feel like they're going to come around, tell you how they're at a dead end or something, about how something terrible has happened to them. I'm hearing again. And well, I see you thinking about this like, okay, well, what should I do? What I mean, what should you do? It's the Hangman. What do you do? You're contemplating, thinking, you're kind of like pausing for a moment and you're restraining yourself. What We have the Eight of Swords, trapped, restricted, victimized, paralyzed, helpless, powerless. You don't know what to do. I see you're not really knowing what to do. Gosh. So I feel like you want to help them, but then it's like you know that, you know how they are, you know what they've done. And listen, that doesn't sit well with you, but you know that they're doing bad. You know that they need help. But at the same time, it feels like, do they really need help? Or, do they? Because I'm hearing they've lied, they have this track record, and you're just like, gosh. And I feel like you're just, a little paralyzed, right? About the whole situation, and you don't really know, how to proceed. Gosh. Hey there, Scorpio. Sorry about that. I had to restart, make a whole new recording because my screen did something weird. It just started today. I don't really know what it is, but the screen kind of freezes a little bit, and I just don't feel comfortable continuing to record that way because I don't know, it might mess up the rest of the video. So I had to restart. You probably didn't need all that, right? Explanation. Let's see. Scorpio. Where was I? The Eight of Swords, right? You don't really know what to do. All right. So one last message, Holy Spirit, one last message. What do you want to share with my dear Scorpio? Anything, Holy Spirit. We have the Temperance card, balance, peace, patience, moderation, calm, tranquility, harmony, and serenity. Guys, I think what is most important is this. Listen, we have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the Ace of Cups. I think in these types of situations, guys, it's important to listen to your heart and what your heart is telling you. I don't think this person is fooling you. We have the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So I think you know this person very well. There could very well be a very troubled individual, and you know that. And, well, I feel like the message is this, my dear Scorpio. Do everything in moderation. Sometimes we could be extremes where, applying it to this situation, maybe you help somebody out and you really stretch yourself thin. And then it's either that or nothing, right? It's either this extreme or this other extreme. With the Temperance card, you're being asked to not be an extreme of anything and to find some sort of middle ground, okay? So I feel like that's the message, guys. Listen to your heart. Listen to what your heart is telling you. And I feel like this is your heart space, guys, this Strength card. I feel like for the most part, absolutely, there's compassion in your heart. There isn't this ruthlessness or this heartlessness with you. There isn't, despite, of whatever relationship or whatever past is here. And again, I feel like you do want to help this person. But again, it's complicated. The Hangman, you don't really know you're put in this spot and you're like, there's a lot to consider. So listen, I feel like the message is this: listen to your heart. And, maybe, in this situation, because of the way things are, I feel like the best thing to do is to just find that middle ground, okay? Which for each and every one of you, that's going to look a different way depending on your situation. But think about it like this, don't be this extreme and don't be that extreme. Find that middle ground. Maybe you are able to help this person in some way, not maybe in the way that they're asking you to or that they're wanting you to, but you can do something where, that feels right or feels that you're good, that you're comfortable with doing at the present moment. I feel like that's the best advice, guys. Balance, peace. Find peace, harmony within you, always sustain that peace and that love within you. And follow your intuition, guys, and follow your heart, because I'm hearing it's never going to lead you the wrong way. And here we have a dove. You know, it's just reminding me of peace. So I feel like that's the message, and I feel like that's great advice. All right, let's see. One last closing message. If you want to book a reading with me, my dear Scorpio, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. I do shamanic readings as well. If you're interested in knowing more about my shamanic healing readings, all you have to do is send me a private message through the contact portal on my website, because this shamanic reading is not available to purchase on my website, and you can only get it through private inquiry. And there's a very good reason for that. It's because I am controlling the process of, you know, who gets this reading. I didn't do that before, and at some point I had over a 6-month wait list. Some people even waited close to a year. I'm embarrassed to say that. Close to a year to get this reading, because it was just so backed up. And listen, people get impatient. People don't like waiting, and I do not like the way that feels. It's a whole lot of pressure. It's a whole lot of stress, and I don't want that in my life. So I control the process of who gets this reading now. And I figured, you know, if somebody really wants this reading, they'll take those extra steps to contact me. All right, let's see. We have abundance and security. I love that, guys. We have childhood wounds, and we have resistance and letting go. And I love that this leadership card is here, because it's the lion. All right, guys. Abundance and security. Am I going to read all those? Okay, I'm going to do it for you, Scorpio. Abundance and security. Money is energy like anything else. I think you know that. You want energy to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy. And every dollar you make, know that you are supported and the money will flow. Look, you're safe and you're secure. Your money is fine. You're good, guys. Beautiful. Money flow. Money's coming. All right. Childhood wounds, retrieve. Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful to access tools to empower your inner child. Childhood wounds. Yeah, like I said, it's complicated, isn't it? Letting go, resistance. The cycle has ended, and it's time to let go to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in this situation. All right. So there's things here that, need to be let go of. Leadership forefront. You have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be in work, personal, or family situations. You have the wisdom and knowledge to do what is best at this time. You hear that? No more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth. Forefront. This is what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.